welcome to the Morning Shred brought to you by Snowboards.net. I'm Jenna, I've got Ryan here, and we're going to tell you a little bit about the Ride Capo binding. Ryan, this is a new binding for you guys, correct?
It is. Whole new chassis as well.
Awesome. And what's it replace roughly, would you say?
The Delta.
Okay.
The Delta movement chassis is what we've kind of gone away from, and now we've gone with the Infinity chassis, which is a completely new chassis for Ride.
Cool.
Easy adjustments on the chassis, lighter, and a lot more durable.
Very cool. And one of the biggest things about it, obviously, is it accommodates the mini disc, correct?
It does.
Okay.
Which is a great story, just in general. The mini disc is a third to two-thirds smaller than the normal disc that we've been using for many years. And basically, the idea behind the mini disc is to do a couple of things. But the most important thing is when you put that smaller disc on the board, and when you compare it to a larger disc, you can actually see the circumference around that binding area, how much more material is free.
Sure.
So basically with that smaller disc, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to feel more of the board and get more of a torsional flex and vertical flex out of it. So
Because it's not that dead spot, right?
It's not a dead
giant
spot. There's not a bunch of
Okay.
material taking up spaces that you actually need to control that board.
Okay, and I heard a rumor that that disc accommodates some alternate forms of mounting.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Which shall remain nameless.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, it will work on other systems as well.
Okay. Let's talk about the straps too, because this is when you get into a little bit different of a toe strap, right?
Right. With the toe strap, it's going to still have that same toe cap or conventional over the top, but it has a 3D grip, 3D thin grip material,
Cool.
which is a little bit stronger, a little bit more durable material, and it allows it to stretch out a little bit more and stick to the boot as well.
Very
to
good.
the
So
toe
you're
box.
just getting that total customized fit, right?
Exactly.
Regardless of the brand of the boot, that toe strap staying on.
Right.
Cool. And then the ankle strap.
Ankle strap, we have the freestyle ankle strap,
Okay.
which gives you support where you need it and allows it to flex where you need it as well. All around great freestyle and free ride for that matter, but more of a freestyle ankle strap with the Astroglide ratchets on it as well.
Cool. And let's talk a little bit about the footbed and the binding.
The footbed, wedgie 2.5 with landing pads.
Okay.
Wedgie 2.5 again is the wedgie system in general is almost a canted, angled footbed.
Okay.
Basically going to give you a little bit more subtle angle between your knee and your ankle, added pop and stability, and all around just a great comfort feel.
Which is great for the freestyle guys who
For
are
the
maybe
freestyle
going
guys.
really wide on their stance.
For the wide guys that are going really wide and guys that are going super big. You
Okay.
know, there's guys hitting the smallest jumps that they hit are 52, 60 foot, booters.
Sure.
And with that pad, it gives you the landing pad inside the wedgie footbed gives you a little bit more cushion, if you will, less bruised heels, and just an all-around general stable ride.
Nice. And then you've got that urethane roll bar too, which kind of dampens vibration.
Dampens the vibration,
Okay.
has the binding sit a little bit better on the board so you can feel the board and not the chattering or the vibrations.
Very nice. And then one last thing, let's talk about the high back.
The high back, what we have for the high back is brain fart. Let me just get it together real quick. The Eclipse high back,
Okay.
which is a little bit more stiff than its counterpart, the Rodeo.
Okay.
That binding or that high back is going to be great for a guy that is going off larger jumps where it doesn't have any give. It's going to allow energy to transfer from your high back into that edge automatically, so you have ultimate edge control when you do land or a little sketchy landing. You can recover the board and the landing and stomp it out clean with good afterbang.
Nice. And it's kind of that wider, flat style.
It's a
right?
wider, flat style. That's kind of where I was drawing a blank because we have so many different high backs.
Sure.
Has a great cushioning, but more of a flat high back, so it allows you to find the contour that you want.
Very cool. Well, there you have it. That's an awesome binding for your intermediate to advanced level freestyle guy who's looking for a binding with a lot of features that they can take and rip in the park, or they can take and hit some pretty big stuff with it as well, right?
Exactly.
So check it out on snowboards.net. Thanks for watching The Morning Shred.